In this video, I'm going to talk about the ellipses of a sphere. So I'm going to draw a circle, and to believe in the illusion that we're looking at a 3D object and not a circle, I'm going to draw, well, I'm going to draw a line through it. I'm going to try to do that again, to try to think of how it divides up our sphere. So, because this is, because that is an ellipse, it really looks like this, but because of our viewing angle, it looks like that. In an old video I did, I kind of talked about how if you could think of an ellipse, or if you could think of a sphere as like a series or like an array of ellipses, I'll show you, right? Oops, sorry. So as it turns, you have like varying degrees of these ellipses, and they get wider as it turns. You can kind of think of it like a coin, like if you're looking at a penny. Like, I don't know why I think of a cent piece. I never have seen this symbol used before anywhere, but maybe on like Monopoly money or something like that. But if you're looking at a coin front on, it looks like a straight on circle, but as you rotate it, eventually you get to the point in which it just looks like a line from your perspective, or it kind of looks more like a ridge thing. You understand, like if you find any coin in your house and you look at it from the side, I think that'll kick it in. The important thing is that the ellipses that the ellipses that are making it up, they get wider because you're seeing more of it. So like, that's small, this is getting a little larger, this is even larger. I want to do it on the other side to kind of hammer in the point. And I think one of the best ways to kind of think about it is like lines of latitude and longitude. I hope this is a good way to think about it. Like lines of latitude and longitude, you have, if you look at like a globe, there are lines that divide up the sections of the world, Earth, and you have them vertical and you have them horizontal. So I'm going to draw the horizontal ones in now. And just saying again that if I can do that the way I want to, my hand will let me. That line that we can't see is the same, it's still an ellipse, and it's the same viewing angle as like that. Like looking at the side of a penny, it would follow the same thing, in which you have a series of ellipses that make up, if I can do this, that make it up. I am like summarizing them. Like I said, it gets a little larger. I'm summarizing them. But the reality is that it's made up of like a bunch of them. Like, it's not just the few that I drew. It's made up of like a whole bunch. And, if you put them all together and you get a circle, I mean, imagine if you took like a billiard ball and you sliced it again. Well, you're going to get an array of, the bracket is just to show that it's an array of like circles. And let's say actually I'm going to draw a circle or an ellipse, and as it goes, I'm going to map it for you. The degree, or the degree the ellipse is getting smaller in size as we go, because like the center point of a circle, like there is like a width to it, and that's the greatest. And as you go, it gets the degree gets smaller over time until you like reach the end and it's even more small. And when you get to the end, well, I believe that would still be an ellipse, but it's so small it would appear as a dot. Oops, I forgot to draw that one in. But yeah, when you have it over here, it would like, it's still an ellipse, but it appears as like a dot because there's got to be a point in which it's like the greatest side, and you know it would still map to the horizontal ellipses as well. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, please ask in the comments below.